Trump spars with reporters at Black Journalist Conference over Kamala Harris' ethnicity, immigration, and jobs. Now, the funny part that came from this is it started late.
Shout out to Craig Council. That was
what
fire.
Up, Craig? It started late. 30 something
34
minutes.
minutes. Well, no, the interview only lasted for 34 minutes, but they started 35 minutes late, and he made sure he pointed that out. Black people are always fucking tardy.
Hey, man.
Cannot be punctual. Jesus.
No, that's not true.
Well, I have to take that out. Black people out the exception of me. I'll exclude myself.
So you saying you're the only black person you know that's on time?
Yes.
You serious? You think I'm always late?
Yes.
That's a lie.
You would be late.
No, I'm
You've
not.
been late for the show several times.
Wow,
we've never been late because of me.
That's a lie.
Ever.
Well, no. How you gonna be late if we got a timer before we even start?
It's right. Every time we've started the show late, it's been because of you. It's never been because of me.
I don't know about that.
You can think back.
All right.
Never.
No, it's not over yet, Honorable. I don't know. You seem to be ready to get up out of here.
Well, she can go.
Go ahead.
I need the song for my Kenny collection. Can you post a link?
Yeah, I'll post a link.
The show over?
No. I said we about to go into the final segment. All right, so Trump.
Maybe she's just like, is it over? Like, no.
But Trump, he went to battle with them. I will admit, everybody is agreeing that the woman who started first in the blue.
Hostile.
She started off, I think, if you're going to interview a former president, you probably got to start. I know you don't want to. You don't like him. You have to start with some level.
Should have let Harris Funkner from Fox News start it off.
Yeah, she used to be around white men, so.
Well, she married one.
Yeah, so she just knew how to move around it, and yeah, to me it didn't go well for how this could have went. So she went out immediately calling him racist and all this other stuff, and tell him to get his opinion on why black voters should vote for him, considering his history.
It was emotional.
Yeah, it didn't really go well. We're gonna show some clips from this. Hold on. What the hell is it?
Joe, he lost a lot of weight though.
Hold on, where is the videos? Hold
on. Actually, she's Nigerian, and they closet to the request time. According to the meme, Nigerians are the latest.
Oh.
Y'all always got to find a reason to talk shit about Nigerians.
No, you do too. You right there with them.
We will find a reason to talk shit about them, won't we?
You sure will. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. I don't know if I moved them.
Do y'all remember when Kamala was talking about Kwanzaa and she said her favorite principle was do as thy will? There is something demonic about her.
Well, yeah, her name means devil. I think I got the two videos I need. Hold on, y'all.
Shout out to Larry Gathers. If you spell Kamala's name backwards, it means mother of gods.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Some of your own supporters.
All right, here we go.
If you like the last Bad Boy movie with Will and Martin, you voting for Kamala. The shit was horrible.
Hold on, who we getting to that?
Everybody else said it was good though.
I like really? Good stuff about it. We haven't watched it yet. We had to go back and watch 3, and Travis wasn't a very big fan of that one because of the plot lines.
I think I fell asleep.
Yeah.
They made Will Smith have a Spanish son.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's tying into the whole narrative that the Bad Boys franchise is a black and brown movie. That's why they did that shit.
But it's true since the first one. Remember the first movie had that Hispanic Cuban woman. Remember
the guy too. The villain. No, the villain. What was the villain guy? Was he Spanish?
It probably always go against Spanish.
I thought he was a European. Y'all haven't seen the meme. Who will arrive the latest to the party? African Americans, Caribbean, or Nigerians? Why do you do that?
What? He's talking about.
Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't seen that meme. They said would come Black American. I didn't play this.
True. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabbit to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question.
I don't believe that.
Come to America 2 wasn't that bad.
Yeah. When you compare it to the first one, it's trash, but it's, yeah.
Question, so in such a horrible manner, first question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here.
Yes, it was, Regina.
In good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country.
Yes.
Including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina, which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and, you know, and I say this, historically...
Trump doesn't say black.
Say black.
He say black. He don't say black. He don't put the emphasis black.
Black.
He say black.
Good.
And the man eat a steak well done.
Hey, we keep holding it on him too.
Yeah. That was very unprofessional on her part, not showing respect first, then leading in with your questions.
Well, that's the point. It's like she tried to come in and she wanted a viral moment of her putting her foot up Trump's ass in an interview, embarrassing him, stumbling him.
That's not what happened.
Donald Trump has been in media for well over 40-some years. He has been dealing with these political questions for at least the last decade. He knows how to get around these questions, these gotcha questions.
He had his mentor. What's his mentor name?
Leo Cohen.
Yes.
Like he knows how to deal with media and buzzwords and how to get around it. You're not going to stumble him. There's a certain dynamic when you're somebody who have the ability to take over an interview where if you ask a question I don't want to answer, I'm going to give you an answer to a question I want you to ask. So when you ask me something, I'm going to ignore what you just asked me. I'm going to give you a totally different answer, and you're going to have a question to come with that. That's good deflection skills. Trump has the ability to do that.
She was hella rude.
She was.
How is American citizens defined in this first statement?
And also, it didn't make her look well. I see all the people that's saying, oh, she did a great job. She exposed Trump. He lost any black vote. I'm like, no.
He did not.
She walked away looking like she was not a very good, what you would call her? I don't want to call her a reporter. But she didn't look like she's very good at her job. She was like she was emotional and was unable to focus on what the task at hand was.
Once again, the word emotion.
Right?
She was too focused on being a Democrat shield and not securing her position. Too aggressive.
I agree.
No professionalism.
Black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke.
Yeah.
And I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, you know, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late. Just so we understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something
Mr.
was
President,
wrong.
Black, I don't know.
It's a very nasty question. I have answered the question. I have been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson, who signed the Voting Rights Act.
And for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
She was very curt with him. And this crazy. Black people have issues with starting on time, getting BET goes through the same thing every year. Equipment not working, something a malfunction, something is going on with equipment. What is it with us and equipment?
Hey.
That's why you have to test. You have to be early. If you're supposed to be there by 10, you should be there by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's happened with
testing
us.
Shit.
It's happened with us before as well.
Well, that's you, not me.
Where sometimes I'll go through, do testing, and sometimes when you start, something happens, and now you got to go find out what the problem is.
It shouldn't happen every time you have an event, though. That's different.
It don't happen every time. Sure.
Shit.
Go ahead.
I'm glad he called them out. He made them look stupid. Yes, he did.
He made them look unprofessional, except for the one Fox News, the woman in the red.
Harris Huckner.
She looked like because he said he had just did an interview with her before, which made me think, well, why wouldn't you have her start the interview since she already has a rapport with him, and then you have her come behind that woman and do the strong questions to try and beat him down. Instead, you try to start with that, and now he's on defense mode. So.
Said Struggle Studios, Negro chill. Wait a goddamn minute.
See, no, I was saying I understand. He was the one kicking it back.
No, I don't understand. You know why? They're a fucking corporation. We are not a corporation.
We are a mini corporation.
We are a small podcast.
Is this a podcast or a show?
Whatever the fuck they want to call it. Show, podcast, you know how they try to belittle you. That little thing you guys do.
Yeah.
The little hobby you have on the side.
Yeah.
You can't put us in the same bracket as them. No. Vote for Trump if we need to use him to clear up the confusion surrounding what is a real African American. It needs to be clearly defined.
It's been defined by the people already.
Including Republicans on Capitol Hill have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is the first Black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president,
she says black,
ticket, as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
That's not how she talking real life.
Define DEI. Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, inclusion? Okay.
He didn't ask for the definition of the word. He was saying the definition of a DEI. What is that?
The definition.
But she gave him what the damn acronym means.
Yeah. Go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a definition then. Would you give me a definition?
Exactly.
Give me a definition.
Sir, I'm asking you a question.
No, you have to define it for me if you would.
I just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well,
literally, Joe Biden, when he ran for office, said, "I am going to choose a black woman." Isn't that DEI?
Yes.
Technically, although there's a plenty of DEIs.
But why? But y'all for that. So why don't you want to be identified and called that? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, the racist people, the right wingers definitely use DEI as a little.
Okay, then don't accept it. Don't. Then you should want that to go away if that's not what you want to be called. If you're going to start late, don't start out being rude. They should have profusely apologized. Sorry.
Before they start the question, sorry, how's it going? Are you worried?
I'm so sorry we're having technical issues. This is not normally what happens. No, she's gonna start off being a bitch. Podcast is the lowest format here. This is a show.
I appreciate it.
Facts, you late and you're rude too. Not a good professional position to take. Can't take you serious neither. If she wanted to use DEI, she should have asked about the Secret Service team that failed to protect him. Her blue dress should give you a hint of who she supports. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And you saw the Harris
red,
Faulkner. She had on red, and the lady in the middle just
had black. She was there for the
funeral.
For the funeral.
They thought they was going to bury his ass.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage.
Damn right.
Was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until
been around goat fuckers her whole life.
Turned black, and now she wants to be known as black.
She says,
"Is she Indian or is she
Thank
black?"
you. I was gonna say that.
Either one. I respect either one.
She says black. She says black like Megyn Kelly.
Exactly.
I said she's trying to sound like Gabriel Union from Two Can Play the Game. Let me go holler at that Negro. Because we know in real life, that ain't how she talks.
So you see at the end there, she said she went to a HBCU. They're really using that as a barometer to blackness, which is crazy.
He's the king of you. You're fired. They must have forgotten that part. You damn right. You damn right, Regina.
All right, let me move forward in this.
Blue was the color of death in Africa. Europeans made it black. There you have it.
Well, we went through that a million times. Blue and black is, when it comes to race terms, has always been used in this. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Racist remarks from black activists tied to Kamala Harris could spell trouble for them ticket. Fuck white women. Now let me show y'all the video.
All covered. All
That's how she really feel about Karen?
Up in West Virginia in the hills, they covered. They got them all the way there to Wall Street. He did that. And we sitting there talking about the white women. Fuck the white, excuse me. Forget the white women. They gonna
look at the black
do what they white men tell them to do.
But y'all know y'all damn sure won't do what the black man tell y'all to do.
Boy, she said so much, and just that little line. They're gonna do what the white men tell them to do.
Will not be obsequious for nothing.
If when you listen to what she said, that she's listening like they're weak, they're gonna do whatever they man tell them to do, and they know it is the absolute. I'm gonna say opposite, but it is not true with them. We don't give a fuck what these niggas want us to do. I'm sorry, these black men. The same
these
way
dusties.
The same way she said, "Fuck
these dusties, these bullet bags."
Oh yeah, she said so much right there.
And we sitting there talking about the white women. Fuck the white, excuse me. Forget the white women. They gonna do what they
I love her laugh though.
That's
what they tell themselves.
Yeah, and you know they be smiling in your face. Good. They want to stay in charge. They Miss Ann, so I don't care nothing about it.
She said Miss Ann.
She said Miss Ann. Lord have mercy.
She said Miss Ann. She know who that is, and he Mr. What's his name?
All three of them look like Eddie
Mr.
Murphy.
Cartwright. He Mr. Cartwright, and she Miss Ann. Go ahead.
He said all three of them look like Eddie Murphy.
That's crazy.
The man is giving George Jefferson vibes.
And
LOL.
And it's funny how he's sitting there with a straight face, like
he's supposed to check them. Say, well, y'all damn sure don't listen to what we tell y'all asses to do. Before.
I'm very happy that she brought up Miss Ann. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that name
We
up.
need Trump to take a class at HBCU since they matter so much.
I wonder what they would do if Trump just decided, I sent my son to HBCU.
Oh, the last one?
Yeah. Would he become black? But that was funny.
They were too busy setting up the live fact checking for Trump. I have yet to have any commentary about the live fact checking mattering to anyone.
I agree. They said
Lord.
The reason why they said it was late, you probably already know that. Because I just read that last night.
Wow, only tellers use bullet bags. Oh, that's what you say.
Well, the girl who said it got a black American mama.
Well, you know Honorable's comeback is going to be, she is bi-ethnic. She is not black American.
Mama taught her that, though.
We don't claim them.
Mama teach the culture, right? All right, let's move on. But yeah, apparently they said it was late because they were trying to get fact checkers for Trump.
Y'all the fact checkers.
You should be on the spot, be able to say, after he answered the question completely, come back at him and say, actually, it's this. Instead of trying to interrupt him to cut it at
you know what? This fact checking shit need to go away. I'm not saying it like we don't need to know what.
Yeah, truth and fact. Yeah.
We can look up ourselves and know stuff for ourselves.
Well, no, they've been telling us since the pandemic that we are a dumbass population. They've been saying it out loud that you dumb.
Well,
we gotta tell you everything.
Not lying.
They're not lying. Oh, but the point I'm about to make with this woman saying this, I think a lot of these political, because this is not black women, this is the political class. They're going to have to humble themselves to white people, because a lot of times these white people publicly allow you to talk crazy because they have that white guilt thing, and they act like they actually care about you with that liberal bullshit, and they allow you to talk crazy and move on. If you want them to vote for Kamala, you're gonna have to humble yourselves and stop.
Dude, don't give them no advice. Don't give them no advice.
They ain't gonna do it. That's my point. They're never gonna do it. They're gonna talk shit about them to their face and expect them to vote for Kamala.
Crumb snatchers.